Let's walk through a lesson. On the top you will have introductory information. The discussion board does not get used often. Start by working your way from the top to bottom on the left side of the screen. This says that it is important. That is a clue. Click the link to open. Then read through the document. Take your time and make notes. A lot of your course questions will come from these documents. When you are done, jump back to the Course tab. It is important to read all notes. This explains that you can do an unlimited number of attempts on your quizzes and that there will be a delay between the attempts to encourage you to review your notes. Now you will want to visit your first lesson. Select Lesson 1, What to Expect. Reference indicates the materials you need for this lesson. Courseware is found below in this window. The introductory information may also have important information for the lesson. Sometimes it may tell you how many digits to round when doing math. There are times where this image is a video. Again, important info may be found here. Learning objectives are what you should learn as you are doing this lesson. A pro tip is to write these learning objectives down and leave space in between each so you will have room for related notes. Moving down the page to Courseware and Enhanced Materials. This item lists a lesson spotlight titled What to Expect. That is the same as my learning objective number 1. This may be important even though it is not required to open. This is a list of questions to pay close attention to while doing the work. This is called a clue. You may see these again later. Print this out or write them down and take notes. When you are done, bounce back to your Course Content tab above. Moving down the page. I now see a module. Modules is where the learning objectives will be covered in video, slides and knowledge checks. On the right you will notice a checkbox. This indicates that this must be completed before I can move on to the next item. Click to open.
This is a module. You will notice that an orange Continue box appeared. Progression buttons, such as this, and arrows show up after time to ensure you take your time to watch the content. When videos appear, click play to start. The audio is muted for this explainer video. You will want to be sure to turn up the volume while working in these modules. Watch the videos in full. I am progressing quickly for time's sake. Take note that these boxes pop in and out. This is meant to make sure you are paying attention. This is not a course you can turn on and set it aside while playing Fortnite. Click each learning objective. Be sure you have them listed in your notes, and they're on top of your mind as you move through this module. There's a bit of text here, and it is easy to want to click the box and move forward. You will miss extremely important info. For example, this points out an important document in the Resources tab. Many students have checked this box, moved on, and failed their first test. After reading this, I know that the Resource tab is in the top right corner. Clicking this will provide the course syllabus, which will be important future questions. You can see even I have a difficult time finding my module again. It may help to lower your windows to find the pop-up that the module is located in. Now I can check the box and move forward. These are knowledge checks. Knowledge checks are not graded, but should be treated as a clue. If you have worked in a module for 7 to 10 minutes and have a difficult time answering these questions, you would be better off repeating the last few minutes instead of moving forward and having a difficult time with your quiz. Now that I notice that I'm not doing well, I will click the 3 lines at the top of the page. This opens all of the content I have completed and shows me what is ahead. Check marks represent what I have done. You will see little locks on what you have not done yet. Mine are just blank since I am in an instructor account. You can click on anything that you have already completed to review the content at a later time. When you're finished with the module, you will come to this screen. Click the door to exit, then exit the window. Find your way back to your course content for your lesson. If your check mark is not there, you may need to refresh your page. You can also try just clicking on your quiz as you move down the page. This is your quiz for Lesson 1. This is your homework. This is what is required to be completed before class. Each lesson has a quiz at the bottom of the page that must be completed. You must have a 75% on each lesson to be considered prepared for class. This is your quiz for Lesson 1. This is your homework. This is what is required to be completed before class. Each lesson has a quiz at the bottom of the page that must be completed. You must have a 75% on each lesson to be considered prepared for class. You can click Next at the bottom of the page or choose the next number question. If the number is gray, you chose an answer for the question. You can choose to flag the question and return to it later. You can jump to any question by clicking the number. When you get to the end of the questions, it will take you to this page. It will show flagged, unanswered, and answer questions. You can go back and correct them if needed. You can submit all and finish your attempt. It will ask to see if you are sure. Click back to the lesson to move on to the next. Click the next lesson at the bottom of the page to progress. A couple more tips. Take your time working through your lessons. Do not wait until the night before class to do your homework. Technology issues pop up and are not an excuse to not be prepared for class. Welcome to the Newark Electrical JATC. We look forward to working with you throughout your career.